Hello there, Aqua here again. This is the beginning of episode 12 of the Ultimate Feed the Beast Let's Play. Now, I won't plan on starting the episode yet. I'm just out and about. I'm looking for some Thaumcraft dungeons. I found 3 silverwood trees near each other, so I cut them all down. I managed to only get 1 sapling out of the 3 trees. Did all stay loaded so I could just jump between each. The problem with them trees is, I found, you get more saplings if you wait for the leaves to drop. So because it was 3 quite close to each other, I waited. Now the reason why I've started the video now is I'm going to put the world up for download, because someone asked. I'm sorry, I forgot who it was who asked, but the world will be going up for download. And as I've been out and about, I found some melons out in the world here, and as I've said before, melons produce a hell of a lot of seeds just by doing that. So now I've got these, I can start a melon farm, and that is really useful if you're going to go the B route of producing stuff, which is my plan. So I thought I'd start the video here and show you that. While I'm on, mention a couple of other things. 150 subs, thank you very much everyone, and thanks for all the comments, loving it. So cheers for all that. I'm surprised how quick the channel's grown. It's a bit overwhelming really, and hopefully it'll keep growing. Every comment and like and stuff, very much appreciated, very much. So thank you very much. The other thing I want to mention is I updated my mod texture pack. I actually looked on the Sphax forums and found it's Gravitation Suite where this comes from. I've been calling it Gravi Suite. It's Gravitation Suite. On the Sphax forums there's a patch for the Gravitation Suite, so I've added that into my BD Craft Sphax texture pack zip. So now I've actually got the electric jetpack. And if we look at the recipe, the things that was tricking me yesterday by not being shown, you can now see. So that would have been a lot easier if I'd done that first. So if you're going to make an electric jetpack and if you're using the Feed the Beast modded Sphax, then you might want to add the Gravitation Suite to it, make it a bit easier. So I'm going to cut for now. So I'm just out looking for a couple of them hill dungeons. I thought there might be some around, but to be honest, the terrain's a bit too hilly to be able to see them quite easy. If you've ever played and used Mistcraft and made a flat world, they are everywhere in a flat world, so I presume they're pretty common on all worlds. It's just that they're so much easier to see on flat worlds. It makes a massive difference. Loving the jetpack. You see, I've been out and about. I'm actually where's my house? I'm that far away I don't even know where my house is. Where's my is my waypoint turned off? No, it should be on. Well, that's a bit disturbing. I'm pretty sure it's that way. So when you next see me, I may be homeless. I can't find my way back. About maybe 1,000, 2,000 meters away from my house. You see, I'm still at 90% of my jetpack still. I'm in the hover mode. It's a bit slower, but I don't like falling to my death. If you've not got the Boots of the Traveller and you want it so that you can use a jetpack in its normal mode, it's definitely a lot quicker, and you don't want to fall to your death quite so much. There is an option you can use. There's something in the game from the Portal mod called Longfall Boots, and you have to make 2 separate and then combine them, and then the separate one actually takes a couple of diamonds, so it's a little bit expensive. But again, if you're using minium stone, you can make all them things there starting with a base of wood. So as long as you've got some kind of wood farm, you can make them pretty easy, and I'm pretty sure you can drop from any height with them and not take any damage. So if you're not using the boots from Thaumcraft, and that's a very good option. The boots from Thaumcraft, when you're enchanted, you can get Featherfall and stuff on them, which helps, but I've not got that yet. So right, I'm going to cut for now, and I'll be back in a little while and we'll work out what we're going to do. So I'll see you in a bit. And I'm back again for a little bit. I'm still miles away from my house. I'm pretty sure my house's coordinates are -900 something, so I'm pretty sure I'm over that way. West comes to the west. If the waypoint doesn't reappear, I can always look at one of my previous videos, just go to the coordinates, so that's alright. I've come back on because I wanted to show you this. This is one of the Thaumcraft trees I mentioned. Now, because this has got cobwebs on, look underneath there, there's a spider spawner. I'll get rid of that because I don't need it. Under there, you've got a chest. Now these can have portal guns in, which is what I was really after. But no matter, still got some good stuff in. I'll have the chest as well because I don't know why I've got so much wood. I could make 1,000,000 chests, but there we go. So I just thought I'd show you that. Actually, another one over here. This is a nice little flat piece of ground, good for building on. I kind of like building on stuff like this. There's mountains, different biomes around it. There's an NPC village over in this direction somewhere, and there's another spidery tree just over here somewhere. So I'm having a little look for them Thaumcraft hill things, but I think I'm going to give up. I think I just wanted to find a couple of chests, see if I could get a portal gun. But, it's not such a big deal. I've been back into the Twilight Forest. I did a little bit of flying around near the hill I've been using, and I found one of, I think I found one of the large hills. So I'm going to go back into there. Another flame one. I'll go back into there and see what the crack is. See if it is a large hill. See if I can survive it. And see what spawners there are in there. Hopefully getting a look for the skeleton spawners. Of course, that's what I was looking for the Thaumcraft hills mainly for. Each Thaumcraft hill's got a zombie spawner and a skeleton spawner, so I can collect both of them and then use the anvil to combine them into different. Well, I can use a skeleton spawner from a wither spawner, obviously, and I can collect the zombie ones. I can change them into other ones as needed. So that's what I was looking for some of them for, but I think I'm going to give up. I'm a long way from home now. I've not found a single one, so it's not proven very fruitful use of our time. So I'm going to cut the video again, and I shall be back in a little while. See you in a bit. Back again in what's becoming quite a disjointed episode. Just want to show you this. I keep going this way a little bit. There we go. There's my waypoint. So with the voxel map, your waypoints only show within 1,000 meters where they are. So that's good to know. So now I know I'm heading back in the right direction to my house, and I don't have to look on a video. What I did was I just went to roughly -900 and then started going north. So I just want to show you that, and I'm going again. Bye. Hello again. I'm back at my house and things have been happening. I went AFK in my house and came back to find myself dead. Got attacked by a spider in here. It's a bit upsetting. I think I had 26, 27 levels. I've only got one chicken left and he's up there. So I need to change the way this is going on because it's no good letting the chickens out. Thankfully though, I've got enough eggs. I've got a few stacks of eggs. I should be able to get a second chicken from them, so that's to go hunting chickens again. Where's he gone? He's up there now having a look about. You can have a look out. Couple of changes to the house since last episode. I added my forestry stuff here, so a centrifuge for the getting the honey drops and stuff. Squeezer, squeezing seeds. Feeding into a carpenter, which is making impregnated sticks. Feed into a chest. I'll put some string in there, and that's making impregnated frames. So getting fed out the back into a barrel. So I've got an impregnated frame manufacture. That shouldn't be connected. I have to check them, make sure they're going in there, not falling on the floor. So that's alright. That's not going well. So it was meant to make me a noble, but it's made me cultivated again. So yeah. I think I need. Well, yeah, that's probably, that might make me a noble. Anyway, I don't want to do bee stuff, so I'll move away from there. So I've just got a little bit of automated setup there to make the impregnated frames. It's not moving very quick at the minute, so I'm not making many, but it's better than none. What else have I done? I think that's all I've really done in here. I have to check the video. So what I'm going to do, the rest of this episode is going to be broken up into two parts. The first part is I'm going to start setting up a applied energistics system. So I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure off Direwolf Spotlight that these guys can take whatever power you put into them. So I'm going to come straight from that MFE. One more bit of glass fibre, there it is. Thanks to Leo for the tip on the mouse wheel. I've not got used to using it yet, but pretty sure I will do. I'll connect my ME controller. So there's my ME controller. That's drawing power from there. And to my ME controller, I don't attach a BLAser, do I? I attach my ME cables. Now, this is becoming a massive mess, so this is just a basic trial setup first anyway, so we'll see how it goes. There I want to put my ME chest, and ideally I like it to be accessible over here, so I'm going to get my ME access terminal. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to run these guys if I've got enough. Well, son of a bitch, I'm one shot. So I'll come in a little bit, because I don't want to make any more just yet. So as I said, this whole setup is very trial at the minute. I'm going to probably make a dedicated bigger factory once I get some idea what I want my layout to be. And now I've gone too far the other way because I've got no chest involved. So there we go. That adds a chest into the mix. And put my storage device in there. Now my storage device isn't very big, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this for ingots and stuff. So let's just stick all them in there because I haven't got many ingots yet. I say I've got two types of some of the ingots as well, which we'll leave now. There we go. So, so there's your most basic of applied energistics setups. You've got an ME terminal, which allows you to get your stuff. Now, of course, this would let you get your stuff out of multiple ME chests. Because I've only got one ME chest, and I could just get the stuff out of there, to be honest. But if I had several of these, or the more advanced stuff, that all the different materials in, they could all get pulled out of this same one ME terminal. So I may make a couple more chests actually, put them along here, and I can transfer most of the contents of these chests into them. In fact, let's stick all that in there as well. We'll see how so this can only fit 63 items, but I reckon 63 should cover our oops, don't want beads in there. 63 should cover our ingots and gem type materials. So if we look at that, so it's used about a quarter of the storage already. So you see them small storage devices are pretty little. I can access all that out of there. So oh cool, and you can filter by what they are. That's pretty cool. So if I want redstone, sweet. Not got much redstone. So that's your most basic simple system. What you need is a controller. Your controller lets you know how much power you're using. So I'm using 10 units per tick. Energy units are a conversion. Don't know what that bit's for. Energy units are a conversion from EU or MJ into the ME type of power. Direwolf said it on his channel, but I don't remember what it is. He also said this is likely to change in later versions of the mod, because it's still pretty early. So you need your controller, and then from your controller you start a pipe network. Now you only have one controller in your entire system, so that's all you need to connect to your power. So that's why I put that there. And then this network, this starts your network, this cable. So I could now put more chests down and stuff, and more advanced stuff, and it'll all just add to this one controller. So the basic we can add is a chest, and the basic you can put in a chest is a 1K storage. Now I'm going to look at a couple of the storage recipes here, just show you. The 1K storage, pretty straightforward: iron, redstone, glass. One of these storage cells, which has got some quartz crystals, redstone, and a basic processor. You have to cook it before it becomes that, but to make that it's just a bit of redstone, glass. This is like a tool, like your diamond handsaw kind of thing. Uses a bit of durability each time you use it. I've got mine in there. Actually, so you have used it a little bit and it's lost a little bit of its durability. I'll put that on my tool rack. Oh, can fit on the tool rack. Okay. So that can go back in there. And so that's your basic one. And the other bit was a bit of quartz. A bit of quartz is just one of them dusts put through a smelter. I'll get you your quartz. Got to get used to that. So that gets you your basic one. If you look at, and there's 4 types. It's each based on how much storage they've got. So 1K is obviously 1024 bytes. And your biggest one is your 64K. It's got 64,000 bytes, well, 65. So if you look at that, it looks pretty much the same when you look at it there, but when you actually get down into it, so one of them, where's it gone? One of them takes this storage cluster, takes an advanced processor and 3 of these storage blocks, advanced processor, takes a diamond instead of the gold, so that's pretty straightforward. But if you look back into the storage blocks each takes 3 storage segments and another one of them. Storage segment takes 3 storage cells and another one of the basic ones. Storage cells take one of the basic ones. So it adds up to quite a bit of crafting to make the big one, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it. So that's how you put your items in. And then, of course, if you had more than one chest, I'd have to individually access chests to get the stuff. So you add this thing on, which is called ME Access Terminal. That thing there. Which uses basically that basic processor. You see a lot of that. My nephew's crying downstairs. I don't know if you can hear him. I apologise if you can. I'm just going to pause the video a bit and see if he's alright. Back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. My 10-month-old nephew had been put down for a nap and he was fighting it a bit. So where was I up to? I think I'm showing you the crafting for that. It's a conversion matrix. So it's all pretty similar stuff when it gets down inside to the insides of it. Now, so once I've got plenty of chests, I can pretty much put everything out of these chests into here. And you get stuff out just by clicking on it. Now I want something with a full stack, so there we go. So left click that, it'll give me a full stack. I can shift left click that, I'll put it back in. That's pretty cool. And you've got different sorting options. So I've sorted by priority stroke cell order, so I'm not really sure what that means, but it seems to put all my ingots first and all my other stuff below, so that's kind of nice. And later on you can also put crafted plans and stuff in here. So that's sorted that. So there we go. So that's the basic applied Energistics system. Hello chicken. So I want to expand on that as I make more stuff, as I need more storage space. I'm probably going to add another chest or two off camera between this and the next episode. Get all this stuff put into it. Get rid of these barrels. Or I may do that. I may leave some stuff in there for now. But yeah, it's probably a good idea to get all the blocks and stuff in there as well. But as you can see, I've pretty much tidied up these two chests. All this can go in there as well. Let's bang all that in. So craft, I don't want to put no crafted stuff in there yet, so I'll leave that out for now. I'm maybe subconsciously talking quieter, but hopefully I'm still audible. So let's put all that in there. That, I guess they count as crafted. Ah, screw it. Bang them in there as well. So that chest is down to nearly half full. So you can see it's not going to fit a load of stuff in. But all that's accessible through that interface. That's pretty cool. I'll keep doing that. So yeah, I like that. Very good. I think once I've got a good understanding of what I need in the system, I'll actually start building a dedicated factory that can utilise that better. So, happy. Right, next thing I want to do in this episode is I'm going to go show you one of the large hills in the Twilight Forest. So I think that'll probably take us to the end of the episode, because I'm going to try and stay in there as long as I can. I've got torches. I've got plenty of torches, food. I'm going to keep that weapon with me. I've not got the upgrade yet for the weapon in the Farmcraft research. I can make the pick of the core, which is pretty cool. I researched the Wonder Fire and the pick of the core. I'm still trying to get the goggles, but I just accidentally started researching the theory of everything, and I believe that has maybe 16 different aspects in it. So that's a fun one. Just throwing stuff in there and adding to it, like so. So that's nice and busy. But like I said, I'm trying to keep Farmcraft out of this Let's Play. If there's plenty of good Farmcraft Let's Plays around, to be honest, but if people wanted me to do one, just ask and I can do a separate Farmcraft research thing. Ah, he's found a way out. This'll sod. Come back. Have I got any seeds left in there? No, I've used them all. I wonder if flax seeds work for him. Out of the way. Piss off. There we go. Let's build him a little home over here, away from the golems for now. Have we got any wooden fence posts left? Yep. That was a stupid place to put a fence. Come here, dick nuts. There you go, you stay there. Right, let's head into the Twilight Forest. Got nothing on with that. I don't need. What I do need to do is I need an extra ender chest that can feed into my limited sorted system at the minute. Extra ender chest in the house somewhere. Extra ender pouch, I can just throw things into the ender pouch to send them straight back to the house. Like ores and stuff. See, they got an achievement again, so my achievements are not saving, which is usually the case. So the first thing we found is over there. Hello, Mr. Enderman. The first thing we found over there. Right, screw him. And then I had a little fly around this way. I believe there's a big castle over here somewhere, so I'll quickly show you that. This place takes a long time to load in, just because there's that many trees and stuff. You can see there paintings, that's dead giveaway, that's a castle there. So once this loads in, you'll see the size and scale of the castles in this place. Now that'll have a leech lord guy at the top, who quite nasty to fight, especially if you're on your own and you've got shit armour. So we'll be having a go at one of them later on in the series, but not until I've got some decent gear. I've never tried one solo. I've done it on the other server with when there's been 2 or 3 of us, maybe 3 or 4 of us, and we've done a couple of them in, but quite hard to fight. Lots of good stuff in there. But yeah, pretty big epic building. Like this mod. It's not loading in very well, but what's wrong with you? Loads of cracked brick and mossy brick if you want to pinch some. And if I get near the top here, you'll probably see an energy bar for the leech guy. There he is, up Twilight Leech. So he's in there waiting for me to go in and die. I'm not going to play by his rules. I'm going to leave it for now. So, like I say, I found a second hill, which I think is a big one. I'm pretty sure the one we found was a medium, and I'm pretty sure this is a big one, but I have seen bigger, so this could actually just be a really big medium one. Really got some issues loading here. Oops, where's the other gun? There it is. So if you look at the size of the trees and stuff, you can see why it takes a while to load. There's that much vertical stuff to load. It's especially when you're moving quick with a jetpack. One thing I actually wanted to do before I did this was add that protection book to my jetpack, which I forgot about. Which would have probably been a good idea. So I may actually go back and do that. I'll show you in here first. So again, pretty much the same as the other place. I'm going to drop down real quick and come straight back up. I want to see what kind of level the ground's at. I've looked right at the Enderman, which is no good. So it's at about level 30 odd. There's diamonds and stuff in here as well, so that's a good indication it's maybe a big one as well. So level 30, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up the top. I'll eat some food so my health regens. I'll get out of bother mode because it's too slow. And I'm going to come down to the side, down to around level 30 and find a way in. Come in from the side. So that'll do. They're chasing me. Say the Enderman. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Yeah, he's chasing me. Thank you. Right, what's the best way in here? Let's... Okay, plenty of zombies and stuff. Let's go straight in here. So, hello. Let's turn that jetpack off for now. Let's go in sideways here. I'm going to put a waypoint just here. Call it Hill 2 Base. So let's go have a look in here, see if it is a large one. You saw just in that little quick look we had in there, there was a v1. Well, I look like I'm underneath it, but oh. Panic, panic, panic. No, I'm about right. See diamonds everywhere. Literally everywhere, look. So this should have a good couple of spawners in it as well, like the other one did. I'll put some steps down here. Right, I'm going to bring that back a bit. Start my steps about here-ish. What I want is a good path to get back out in a hurry. I like to make sure I've got a good exit route. Hello. So there's a very good chance I'm going to lose all my stuff in here. Well, that's to be expected, to be honest. Because I've not got protection on that, there's no point in me wearing it. But I've not got a chest plate with me, so that's a mistake. So for now I'm going to keep the jetpack turned on, just in case I need to fly away in a hurry. And I don't seem to be at the ground level at all. I'll clear this area a little bit. I'll leave that crystal there for a bit of extra light. Put a couple of torches down. Start to have a look around. I'm going to get my skeleton shard out. Basically, what I want to be doing now is just flying around, dropping some. Oh, one of them slam things there. They're horrible. They do quite a lot of damage. Actually, don't think I've got the armor for this at the minute, so I'll have to cut this short, I think, because all I'm going to do in there is lose all my gear. So I'm going to get better armoured. I'm going to come back, I'm going to light that place up a bit, and then I'll do a bit of caving in there. So back in a bit. Hello again, here we are back at the house. I just wanted to show you this. So I've got my jetpack, I've got that protection 3 book that I made. I think that was the first time I used the chatting table. And there you go, for a cost of 5 levels. I've now got protection 3 on my jetpack, which is going to make quite a bit of difference. That's pretty cool. I'll get some better armour on. I should probably make some thaumium stuff, but I said hopefully with a good enchant on the boots. Ideal on the boots, I want to build up to repair, haste, featherfall, protection. On the goggles it'll be air protection, respiration, aqua affinity, something else maybe, repair again of course. Jetpack, unbreaking 3 will make it use a bit less power, and then I'll just need some pants. So actually I've got some steel pants there, that should be a bit better than them crappy iron ones. And I should probably make a new helmet because that one's going to fall off my head very soon. So I'm just going to take, can I shift click to get one at a time? No, I can't. Stem them back in. Okay, so it didn't sort itself, do all that. But I can right click to it. Shift right click gets you one at a time, okay. Okay, I thought that'd sort itself, but strange. Don't mind me, just trying to work things out as I go. So just for now, I'm going to make a new iron helmet. And I'm going to head back. Now, right. Oops, I've gone to the wrong place. So we'll fly back over there again. And oh, sorry, I went a bit silent there. We'll fly back over there again and we'll see what's what. I should have probably paused it there, that's why I went silent. I was thinking, should I pause this? And I should have just kept speaking. Because obviously silence is worse than a pause. Right. What I did do was put my overworld book down like a fool. I forgot to make the linking book back to here. So I'm just going to go back to my house again. Put yet another book down in the house. I'm looking backwards and forwards here, nice and quick. Now I'm a little bit scared of these places, as you may notice. So I'll do the thing again where I try and get some light up in the place without getting too much aggro. What are you? Right, don't like them. Get rid of that. Son of a bitch. Let's get some quick light round. Quite a few spawners in here. I'm sure you can see. Ooh. Terrifying place. Oh, there's one of them flying ghosts I mentioned. What kind of spawn is this? Spiders. There's a ghost, so this is definitely one of the large hills. I think I'm in trouble. So I'm going to run away. Like a coward. Holy shit. Trying to find my way back out. Believes over here. Regen my health. I'll go try again. Terrifying place. I normally bring a chest to these places as well to dump all the stuff in. Pretty sure I saw a skeleton spawner in there. So at the minimum for this visit, grabbing a skeleton spawner or two would get us well on the way. 3 would fill us, which would be brilliant. Oh, that's a big ask. Holy shit. That's, I think, them little mana guys. They can put TNT down next to you. Which is a bit of a dick move if you ask me. Oh shit, them slam things there far too much. What's that? Oh, just some emerald. Getting chased by explosions and stuff, it's a scary place, What's that, creeper? Oh, they're horrible. I think they're the ones that grab you, I think. And if they grab you and there's other shit around, you can be pretty screwed. Right, I'm panicking a bit too much with this, I think. I may have to do this off camera. I want to see how long the episode is in a minute. Sweet, skeleton. Thanks. half the time. I don't think that was a quartz crystal that did that. Hello. Grab some loot later. All kind of stuff. I've actually, on a previous server we played, we actually found an Enderman spawn in one of these, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's them slimy bastards. Well, it's the 3 types of bug. There's these guys. Oh shit, if he hits me again I'm dead. You see the perch all over the place. So I'm gonna get out of here for a second. Hopefully find my way out. Right, I'm gonna call it there for this episode. I'm gonna do a bit of clearing up in there when I'm not panicking. And I'll see you next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Bye.